Ching. Hey there, human beings. I hope you guys had a fantastic, delicious Thanksgiving. Does that sound like a turkey? Okay, so season 6 of Tosh.0 just ended. I think yesterday, or whenever I upload this video, a few days ago. Yeah. Anyhoozle, in the last 15 episodes, or like the second half of the season after like the season break, I'm getting way too into this, Tosh.0 and his writers wrote a shitload of would you rather jokes. Jokes? Riddles? Questions. Would you rather questions. So I'm gonna answer the would you rathers from Tosh.0. Here we go. I have a list, I wrote them on paper. Number 1. Would you rather give your mom an orgasm or give your dad an orgasm? This is a terrible question. So I'm going to try not to think too much into this. And I'm just going to answer this as quickly as possible. Okay, I'd rather give my dad an orgasm than my mom an orgasm for the sole reason that my dad is a guy, and I'm trying not to think of it being my dad or my mom, just he's a guy. And that's easier to give an orgasm to than it is to give a girl an orgasm. Because girls, you have to, like, get them in the mood. And, like, they have to kind of like you. And you have to know where their spots are. Whereas guys, it's, like, it's pretty easy just to, I mean, like, I just think it would be much, much quicker as opposed to how, I'm getting way too into this. That's my answer. Dad, not mom. Next question. Okay. Would you rather share a bed with live mice or share a bed with dead cats? I think I'm gonna have to say live mice, just because dead cats, that would just get stinky, and I wouldn't want anything dead in my bed. Haha, that rhymes. Dead in my bed with no head. I don't know. Full of lead. Stop. I don't know, and if they could be like pet mice that you trained and you could just like them. Like, I used to have pet mice, and sometimes they bite you, but they would probably just like, I don't know, they probably wouldn't even stay in your bed. They would, like, run away and, like, go chew holes in the walls and shit. So, I choose mice. Oh, this one's really hard. So hard. Would you rather have sex with your hottest cousin or tongue kiss a child? What? I have to answer this? Let's see. I can't really picture any of my cousins being hot in my eyes at all. And I don't want to tongue kiss a child at all. Don't really want to answer this question at all. I'm trying to think of some sort of justification for one of them so that I won't sound like a fucking complete pedophile or creeper or disgusting, inbred, nasty person. Okay, I thought of one. I would have sex with my hottest 5th cousin removed twice from stepbrothers and sisters. Yeah. They didn't say what kind of cousin. Heh, it's my loophole. Fuck you. That's what I would do. I'm not gonna tongue kiss a child or have sex with one of my direct cousins. That would just be fucking gnarly. Number 4. Looking like a whore. Would you rather have the hiccups for the rest of your life or only live for 5 more years? Okay. I fucking hate the hiccups. Like, I hate having the hiccups more than anything other than having I don't know, stuffy nose and hiccups are like almost tied, but I hate those two things. Facial annoyance. No bueno. I don't like that shit. I don't want that. I don't want that in or around my facial area. No need. Well, if you knew you were gonna die, then maybe you could like make it a positive thing and like do all the things you wanted to do, and like people would support you probably, and like you could get fundraising, and like you could do a ton of shit if you were gonna die. If you knew you were gonna die, you could do like that Queen Latifah shit where she got all those credit cards out, and like, I don't know, that doesn't sound terrible knowing when you're gonna die to me. I'd kind of rather know than like not know. I don't know. I'm overanalyzing this shit. But then when it comes, you're gonna like start to be getting freaking out like, oh, it's soon. No, you would just be at peace. You would like, I got all my shit done. I think I would choose the dying one over the hiccup thing. I fucking hate hiccups. I'm sorry. I really hate hiccups. If I have hiccups for more than 10 minutes, I start to complain and moan and hate my life. Like, I literally can't stand it. They hurt and they're uncomfortable, and I hate having hiccups. I choose die. Would you rather wear rollerblades everywhere you go for the rest of your life or end every sentence with, right, man? I don't know. I have a tendency to, like, use a word that I repeat all the time. Like, right now, it's dicks everywhere. I say that fucking all the time. People look at me like, fucking, what are you doing? And I'm just like, dicks everywhere. It works in so many fucking occasions. But I don't see it after every sentence. If you use something after every sentence, people would hate you for it. And they'd be like, stop saying that. They wouldn't even want you to talk. Or wear rollerblades everywhere you go for the rest of your life. I don't see a downside to this, really. I think that would be the shit. Unless you were on, like, a giant hill, but you could just, like, sit on your ass or something. Or, like, you would get really good at rollerblading. You could do, like, zigzags so you don't go too fast. I choose rollerblades. I don't see a downside to this. Why is that even a would you rather question? I would wear rollerblades automatic. Why not? Next. Would you rather put 11 pounds of Skittles up your butt every Halloween or forget how to read? Okay, I think that I would obviously choose forget how to read over put 11 pounds of Skittles up your butt. That is way too much Skittles. If it was like put 1 Skittle up your butt every Halloween, then I would choose that one. But 11 motherfucking pounds? I choose not read because there's like ebooks and e-readers nowadays. You don't like hardly even have to read that much anymore with technology. Technology-ho, motherfuckers, technology for you and me. Yeah, I'd rather forget how to read because you could just like have somebody read to you or have an ebook or watch a movie or do Braille. Or you could relearn how to read. You could relearn how to read, but you could not stick 11 pounds of Skittles up your butt every fucking year. No. Would you rather have somebody choose all your meals for you or have somebody choose all your clothes for you for the rest of your life? Okay, this sounds like when you're a little kid and your mom picks out your outfits and your parents choose your meals for you. Yeah. I don't know. I like to express myself through clothing, but I also fucking love food. So this is a hard question for me, but I think I would have to go with food. I would just let somebody else dress me. And hey, it doesn't say you can't choose who picks your clothing for you. You could choose somebody that you know has good style, and then they could pick your clothing for you. But, well, I guess you could do that with food too. Like, what if you could make a chef choose your food for you? No, he still doesn't have my appetite. Like, what if I was really in the mood for something and he wouldn't let me have that? I choose food. Yeah, I choose food. Yay for fat asses. Woo, woo, hee. There's hair in my toes. Ew. Oh my god, there was a lot. Holy shit, that was really fucking gross. It wasn't my hair, it was black. I hope it was my dog's hair and not somebody else in the household's hair. Would you rather only listen to Christian rock or find out that your significant other was in a gangbang porno? Gangbang porno. Why can't I say that? Gangbang porno. That's not a tongue twister. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. You try. Say that 10 times fast. Irish wristwatch. It's impossible. What was I answering? I went on a tangent about wristwatches. Oh yeah, gangbang porno. The thing is, like, listening to religious music is not my favorite thing in the world at all. No offense to anybody who likes that music. No offense to your Jesuses and your gods, but, like, it's just not my thing. I love a lot of other music way more, and I love music so much. I just feel like I would miss it so bad. If I only listened to Christian music, then I could make parodies of the music and make fun of them all the time and make my own music based off of it. I don't know, but only listening to Christian rock for the rest of your life, or your significant other was in a gangbang porno. I don't know, as long as he uses protection and it's over with and it's just a one-time thing, makes money off of it, I guess I'd choose the porn. I just like music so much. I would miss reggae and regular rock and fucking other music that's good. I would just miss that stuff a lot. Would you rather wake up tomorrow 8 inches shorter or have a piece of popcorn stuck in your throat forever? Automatic, I choose 8 inches shorter. I don't even know how short I would be. Let's see, I'm like 5'5", so 5'5" minus 8 inches, so I'd be like 4'10". That's midget status, but that's still like not, you could be smaller. That's not too bad. I just thought of something really dirty, like, what if you're a guy, like, 8 inches shorter where? Like, wait, that would be terrible. Nobody would choose that side. I hope. Unless you're, like, Shaq O'Neal. Wait, no. Stop it. I do not want a piece of popcorn stuck in my throat forever. I hate having popcorn stuck in my throat or teeth. It's the worst feeling in the world. It sucks. Sometimes I just don't even eat popcorn because I don't want the kernels stuck in me, and I just don't like it, and I don't want Colonel Sanders up in my throat and balls and mouth and everything. It's just not my favorite thing. Don't know about you. Did I say balls? Alright, we did 9 of them. Returning to page. Would you rather pee your pants a small amount every time you see a baby, or sing the theme song to Family Matters every time you see a black person? What? Okay, well, either I'm too young or too old or just oblivious, but I don't know what Family Matters is, so I'm gonna have to look that up on the internet really quick. But unless Family Matters is like an extremely racist song, or it's gonna get my ass kicked, or it's like rude to the black people, I would choose singing over peeing my pants any day. I love singing. I'll sing to people all the time. I don't give a fuck. Family Matters, searching the internets. Family Matters, being creepy as fuck. I'm probably staring like right at you guys. Family Matters. Yeah, I still use my webcam. Fuck you. Oh, it's the Steve Urkel show. Oh, okay. I'm an idiot. I've seen this, okay? I'm not stupid. Oh, yeah. I don't know the words, but I like this. Steve Urkel. I choose that one. I choose singing Family Matters. I had a great time listening to that. I choose Family Matters all the way. Yes. Would you rather raise a serial killer or be married to someone who is constantly doing improv comedy? Okay, well, I wouldn't, like, raise a kid to be a serial killer, obviously. If he turns out that way, that wouldn't really be my fault. But I wouldn't want to be, like... Then my kid would get killed or be in jail, and that would suck, so I wouldn't want to have to deal with that. On the other hand, be married to someone who's constantly doing improv comedy, that's not that bad. I like funny people. And yeah, improv's not the best comedy, but it would still be fun to be married to somebody who was funny. Like, I like funny people. Funny people who make me laugh, put me in a good mood. Yeah. Ooh, coffee. Yum, 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 yum. Delicioso. Number 12. Would you rather eat nothing but kale for the rest of your life or have unprotected sex with prostitutes in Africa? What? Okay, well, first of all, kale's not disgusting, but you have to put it, like, in a salad or, like, with something. You wouldn't want to just eat just kale for the rest of your life with nothing on it, and that's not nutritious enough to keep you going for that long, so your life wouldn't even be that long, because you need protein. Yeah. So, I don't know about that kale, but sex with African prostitutes unprotected in Africa, prostitutes unprotection, sexness, that. Have unprotected sex with prostitutes in Africa? I don't know about that. Well, it doesn't specify which part of Africa, so you could go to a part of Africa that you know is very low in AIDS. Like, there's certain parts of Africa that have more Ebola and more AIDS than others, and, you know, there's, like, all kinds of, just like America. And it doesn't say you can't test them before you fuck them, or meet them, or choose your prostitute. And I don't want to die from just eating kale. That would be the worst way to die ever. That would be like, you're suffering to death, because kale only and death of suffrage, and, like, the African prostitute thing would just be once, and I would just test them first and only have sex with one for like 2 seconds that doesn't have AIDS or any STDs, and I would make sure that they pulled out. Yeah, that would be my choice. Number 13 is fucked up. Would you rather kick a baby really hard or get your grandmother pregnant? I don't know. I don't really want to kick a baby at all, especially really hard. And now I'm thinking it's not even possible for me to get my grandma pregnant because I'm not a guy. So for me to get my grandma pregnant, I would have to, like, hook my grandma up with a guy, right? I choose that one. I mean, that would suck that my grandma's having a baby when she's old. But my grandma's like young and hip, dude. My grandma's the shit. She's still kicking. She could probably handle a baby. She watches all of her kids' all the time anyways, all her grandkids. She's the shit. My grandma's a hero. I love my Nana. Yeah, so I choose get your grandmother pregnant because I would just like be like, hey Nana, go hook up with your boyfriend and then you'll be pregnant. But what if she has menopause? It's not even possible to get a grandma pregnant. You guys, this is like a ridiculous question. Okay, number 14 is fucked up and racist. Would you rather have an amazing Hanukkah or have a mediocre Christmas? Good job, Daniel Tosh, you racist motherfucker. And I have to answer this shit. It's hard for me to answer this question honestly because I've never had a Hanukkah or been to a Hanukkah celebration. So I don't really know what it would be like. Like, do they spend the whole time doing fucking prayers and shit? Or do you get to play games and hang out with your family and, like, get presents for 8 nights in a row? Because I would choose to have a badass Hanukkah in that circumstance. But, like, having a mediocre Christmas would be fine, too. That's what I have, like, every single year, probably. I'm just kidding. Christmas is... I'm not really that into holidays. I feel like it's more, like, commercialized, but... I don't know. I choose to have an awesome Hanukkah because I've never had a Hanukkah and I would like to have that experience. Last one. Would you rather change your sexual preference or only wear tight t-shirts with funny sayings on them? I would choose wear tight t-shirts with funny sayings on them. I like tight t-shirts and I like funny sayings. What's wrong with that? I wouldn't want to have to change my sexual preference because then I couldn't be with the person I love anymore or yeah, that. Alright guys, I know this is kind of a long video, but guess what we're still gonna do? Becca's tip of the day! Woo-wee! I didn't realize that I needed to do this tip because I thought it was common knowledge among human beings and humans, but now that I see... Sorry, there's hair in my eye. Okay. Now that I've been seeing a lot more guys with long hair lately, I feel like it's like trending or something. Lots more guys have long hair, and guys don't know this probably because they haven't had long hair in the past. And just when I babysit, the kids I babysit, they fucking yank at their hair when they brush it. And like, I just feel like this is common knowledge, but apparently it's not. So I'm gonna teach you something for today's tip of the day. Well, if your hair is getting tangled and ripped out and you have split ends, gently brush it from the bottom to the top, okay? Don't just like push the knots down and get them knotted and knotted more and more at the end and then you turn up with a rat's nest. You have to loosen them so that you're not pushing the knots into more knots. You're actually like making progress as you go. So that's Becca's tip of the day today, and I hope it was helpful to somebody out there. Alright guys, I really hope you liked this video, and if you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. That way you can be notified when I make new videos. Yay! Also, there's links down below to my Facebook and my Twitter and all that good shit. And you should comment down below. That would be really cool if you guys answered the would you rathers from Daniel Tosh's .0 bullshit. Anywho's, that's what you guys should do. Aloha and mahalo, motherfuckers.